How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bring you guys this week's pro and con video. Now, if you're looking at our team, we're doing our December team, which includes so far Dracovish, Xurkitree, Whimsicott, Stakataka, Indeedee, and Glastrier. Now, one of my favorite things about this team that I think is going to surprise our opponents so much is this Glastrier. If you look at him, he's the highlight of Pokemon of this week anyway. If you look at him, he's a jolly nature, which is totally different than any Glastrier. Every Glastrier I've seen has to be brave, which is minus speed, and we're actually going the opposite direction by going plus speed. And I'll explain why we're doing this in a minute. But I mean, we got jolly nature, we're getting that 90 speed. His attack is not too bad, so we kind of left it alone. Invested four attack EVs, and that was all we had to do with that. And then 252 in his HP makes him very, very bulky, and I really like that. He's able to take really good hits, and if he takes any super effective hit, he activates his weakness policy, and it's pretty much GG. I'm just saying. I mean, imagine this guy Dynamaxed. He gets hit. Now he's super bulky, and he's just got his weakness policy activated. Now he's super fast too, and you're thinking, no, he's not. He's only 90 base. He's only got 90 speed. He's not super fast. Let me show you something. This Whimsicott right here. This Whimsicott's got Tailwind. Double my speed. I'm at 180. Now, with this team against our team, it's really, really hard to for our opponent to maybe figure out which way they want to set. Do they want to set Trick Room? If they set up Trick Room, because they're seeing in Team Preview, they're seeing Stakataka, they're seeing Glastrier, they're like, I really don't want to set Trick Room. So do we try and go Tailwind? Well, if I go Tailwind, they could just Trick Room, you know? So a lot of times our opponent doesn't set up a speed control, and I think so far that's really, really great for us. Now, an issue that I am having with our team currently is that we have a weakness to grass types. More particularly, we have a weakness to Kartana. And Kartana, you know, is very, very weak to fire. So I'm thinking either we got free options that I kind of came up with. If you guys have any other options, let me know. We could give Indeedee Mystical Fire and take Expending Force, or take Light Screen or Reflect Off. Give him Mystical Fire and see if that would work. Now, maybe to me it could work. I mean, I'm not going to shoot it down, but I think some of the other options might be a little better, and I'm gonna explain those too, I guess. But yeah, if you guys look over here, let's see if I can get down to my list. Yeah, right here. Alright, so we got Rotom Heat. Now, don't look at Dragapult. Dragapult's not really who I'm thinking about substituting, but I'm going to show you Rotom Heat, and I'm going to show you something. With our team, if I give Rotom Heat just 4 speed EVs, which is like nothing. Alright, so we are at 107, right? Dragapult tops out at 213. So if we go for Tailwind, give our Rotom basically at 214, we're outspeeding most of the metagame, if not all the metagame. I think Pheromosa might be like the only one, and Regilucky would be like the only ones that's outspeeding us. Well, we counter that pretty good. And there's a moveset I like to think about running is Nasty Plot, Overheat, Thunderbolt, and Protect. is what I was thinking about running. Um, really and truthfully, I haven't came up with a great spread. A spread I've been running is actually something similar to 252 and 252 in defense. I don't think I had the 4 in speed, but definitely I might actually consider putting that there. I think I had the 4 in special attack, but 4 in that spot might be pretty handy. And then I believe where a bold nature is what I've been testing, which I mean, sorry. But yeah, I mean that could definitely. I mean, I could definitely change this EV spread out, no problem. I could definitely change out the moveset if you guys wanted to. To me, this thing is this. He's doing pretty good work though. You know, this thing actually helps out with some of our weaknesses. Another, as this is a suggestion someone gave me though, was Cinderace. Cinderace is a decent option in my opinion. You know, definitely more on the faster side, so I don't think I can abuse the trick room option as easily with this guy. Being at like 139 with no investment, so that would be kind of tough. And I think, but I do think he's still a great option. The idea was court change, and what that would do would if our opponent set up Tailwind, we would court change it, and we could initially have our own. We would steal their Tailwind basically, and that's to me it's not a bad idea. And but I have not even came up with a moveset or a spread with this thing. Mostly I was focusing on the Rotom Heat myself, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But if you guys have any other fire type Pokemon, or any Pokemon really that can beat Kartana, you know, because that's really our problem with the current team that we have, let me know in the comments down below if there's any changes if you guys are testing out this team and there's changes that you think we should make. Let me know in the comments also down below. I'm leaving the paste spin and the rental code in the description down below as well. So go ahead, I encourage you guys, try this team out. Come back, comment, hey, I like the team how it is, or hey, this is changes I want to see made. Because what we're trying to do, for any of the ones that are new, we're trying to get number 1 on the ladder. So my plan is to make weekly pro and con videos where we can all sit down, talk about the team a little bit, talk to me in the comments, and I'm talking to you guys kind of like this. It's more chillax. We talk about stuff that we like about the team, stuff that we don't like. Like, another thing I really like about this team is this choice band Dracovish. This choice band Dracovish has literally saved my butt so many times in battles. Like, this thing hits extra hard, and I really, really like that. This team is very hyper offensive. If you cannot tell, this team is super hyper offensive. Give it a shot though. I'll leave all the information that you guys need in the description down below. Anyway, guys, this is Wi-Fi Merman, and I'm signing out. Remember, guys, it is all in your hands.